Howdy and good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Wobble Enjoy Sports. If you're new around here, hope I can get you to consider to like the content and subscribe to the channel. But if you are a regular around these here parts, thank you very much for the continuous support. Arguably the biggest game of the season. And a couple of weeks ago, we thought that might have been the case with Cronulla, but I reckon this is a little bit more important with the Gold Coast Titans hosting the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks up there on the Gold Coast. It is 11 a.m, so we're just waiting for the kickoff. But this sets up to be a really good game. Unfortunately, though, in team list news, there have been a couple of late exclusions, some scratchings from yesterday. And I'll just bring up those team lists now. And so we'll go through the team lists. But the Gold Coast Titans are still, with all those changes, are coming into the game as $1.80 favourites. Cronulla are still surprisingly the $2 outsiders, and that's on Sportsbet. So at fullback is Politi, Gray and Bass are her wingers. Jamie Chapman and Niall Williams-Guthrie are the centres. And then young Leilani Montgomery comes in for her second ever game of first grade, and then Lauren Brown remains at halfback. So a very handy replacement because originally Sienna Lafipo was named in the 5'8" role, but she has succumbed to an injury. The forward pack still elite, still their normal front row rotation at least. Marto, Brillinati and Elliston, Canfield, Bent, and captain Georgia Hale. So that forward pack is still, that initial starting forward pack is still up to scratch. And the interchange now reads Colk, Clark, Gray, and Haley J. Ormond Monsell. And Arakawa is the 18th lady. Then shifting into the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks now, who are undefeated through the first 5 rounds of the comp. We've got Cassie Staples, Davis Welsh, and Ravix as the back three. Captain Penatani and Anessa Biddle, they are the centres. Tonagato, who was blistering last weekend, partners Taylor Preston, who's been in very good form herself in 2024. Johnston, Dodd, and Wheeler, the front row. Byers, and wow, Tali Holmes does make the comeback. She was named on the reserves, and she was the lady who unfortunately got stretchered off a couple of weeks ago in that big game against the Newcastle Knights, and she comes back to start with jersey 20 on her back. And then Brooke Anderson, arguably the most in-form lock of the comp, rounds out the back row. And then Vanessa Foliaki, Shani Small, Saunders, and Tegan Dimmick. And then for the 18th lady with jersey 16 on her back, so she's been pushed back out, it's Takapo Tolo. She is the 18th lady. And the referees today. So we got Ziggy as the main referee. I can't pronounce his last name, apologies. And then Casey Badger is in the bunker as well. So Gold Coast Titans, arguably the most pinched team in the NRLW at the moment. The West Tigers could probably put their hand up and say, what about us? But the Gold Coast Titans have been pinched by injury, arguably more than any other team in the competition. But that starting front row forward pack is still elite. The initial 1 to 5 as well is still deadly, as this young Leilani Montgomery did impress in her first game against the North Queensland Cowboys a couple of weeks ago. She got a try assist off a kick in basically the first 15 minutes of her career, and I did like what I saw from her. So Leilani Montgomery is a huge factor in this game. It's a bit unfair on her because she's so young, but she's key in this game as well. And then obviously shutting down Tonagato. She returned 2 weeks ago from, I think it was a HIA or an injury concern, but she took a little bit to get the ring rust off her. But then last weekend, man, she found her elite form. So she's going to be a huge watch today. And again, surprisingly, they're $2 outsiders, Cronulla Sharks and the Gold Coast Titans, $1.80 favourites. And as the Titans run out, I've got to make mention of this actually, and I'll show it at halftime. Their Indigenous jersey is spectacular. I love their Indigenous jersey the Gold Coast Titans are wearing. Chapman and Brian Kelly from the male Titans team did make it up themselves or helped create the design. But look, this should be a really fun game. Just unfortunate that the likes of a Riley Jorgensen, Sienna Lafipo, and Talia Fuama-Ono is out for the Gold Coast Titans on top of the injury list that they've already got at the moment. So I'm excited for this game anyway. So if they can win this game, Gold Coast Titans, it'll be off the back of their defense. It'll be a tough victory as well because the Sharks outfit is no bloody joke. So it looks like the Titans are going to be running right to left off screen. Ziggy calls time on and we're underway, and it's going to fall down towards the left, and it's taken there by Nessa Biddle, and she makes about, 10, almost 15 post-contact meters to get up to the 30-meter line. What a first carry from Nessa Biddle. Holy smoke. So it goes left infield to Holly Wheeler, who's set upon there by 3 Gold Coast Titans defenders. Dodd waits, goes left, finds Anderson, and then Anderson puts Johnston back under. Is it, Johnston, or is it John? Yeah, Johnston already. So it goes left from Dodd, and here's Brooke Anderson now to take the hit up. So they're already in Titans territory. It goes right, and they're going to kick already. Politi chases it. It takes a friendly bounce, and it will go dead. So good start from Sharks, but the kick not desired. Politi sprinting towards the 20-meter line. She taps it and goes. She runs sideways to the left-hand side and meets Preston, and Preston is able to stop her momentum. So the Titans are now going to play the ball, again running right to left. And I think this is Bass here with a good carry, 5 meters or so into the teeth of defense. And they're going back in field towards the right-hand side. I reckon this is Shaylee Bent here that's had her first hit up. If not, I apologize. Just can't see the numbers at the moment, but this is Shannon Marto as well. Now she's up over halfway, and she will play it eventually. They're central right in the middle of it all, and Brilliant Nati goes left. And here's a hit up from Jessica Elliston now. So they're up to the 40-meter line inside Sharks territory. They continue to go out left. Politi now just takes the hit up herself, makes a good 10-meter carry. And again, Preston is there. Brillianati goes right. Here's Lauren Brown. She puts the ball up sky high. It's going to come down around the 10-meter line, but it's knocked on by the Cronulla Sharks, picked up by Lauren Brown, and they're now inside the 10 with a fresh set of 6 here. Brillianati waits for Lauren Brown to play the ball, and she goes right infield. That's a flat pass to Shannon Marto, and the Sharks are there to greet her. Tackle number 1, Brillianati, flat pass to Elliston now, and they're just going to settle things up, but that's good defense there by Anderson. Brillianati now continues to go out right. Ball's in the hands of Montgomery. Politi! Oh, Politi versus Penatani. Great contact and origin collision there. And Brillianati goes back left. Here's Georgia Hale now. This is her first hit up of the game. And there's no tackle count, unfortunately, on the board. Brillianati goes right, however. Montgomery cut out past Noah Williams-Guthrie, and it was knocked down by the Cronulla Sharks, and it had to be. Oh, it had to be. Otherwise, Georgia Gray was going over for the first try. Good start to the game. Good competitive start to the game. Actually, you know what? I'll change that to 3 minutes. Alrighty, so the Titans are setting up for a scrum. Davis Walsh was the lady to put in a try-saving ball knocked down, and the scrum is won by the Titans. It goes out left to Lauren Brown. She runs a little bit. She doesn't use Chapman, and she just takes the hit up herself. Good defense there by the Sharkies. Brillianati, faint to go left, but she goes right, and here's Elliston now. And eventually, after about 5 post-contact meters, she's going to be stopped right in front of the sticks. This is second tackle. Brillianati out the back. Hale now. Montgomery. And a huge cutout pass to Georgia Gray. Davis Walsh again up to the challenge on Georgia Gray. Comes back left infield. Montgomery. Brillianati puts Marto back under. And Quincy Dodd is there, but so too is Holly Wheeler. They're 10 meters out, a bit right of the sticks. Brillianati goes left. Hale, Brown, Bent. Oh, and Brown's down on the ground. I don't think it was late. No, she's already back up. Brillianati now goes left. Lauren Brown's got the ball, and she puts in the kick, but Inessa Biddle takes it on the full from her own 10. She's up over the 20, up over the 30. Oh, and Politi was there to take her down. Alrighty, Preston now. Pass, left infield. I believe that's Dodd as first receiver, then Tonagato, then Holmes, then Penatani up over the 40, up over halfway. There's no one in front of Penatani, and she's going to score the first try with a 50-meter run. It was all the Gold Coast Titans, and Penatani with the shiner is shining up on the Gold Coast. Oh, I should shoot myself for saying that. It's 4-0 after 5 minutes of play. Well done, Cronulla. Oh, that's a really cool start. Fun start from both sides. But Brown electing to put the kick with some air on it or in it, and a Biddle takes it on the full. So Brown didn't elect to go the grass grubber kick, and Biddle, who is in enormous form, made about 15 meters, and then they just spread it all the way out to the left for Tiana Penatani. And the captain scores after the first 5 minutes of play, 4-0 to Cronulla. And I don't think I said it before kickoff, so I'll say it now. At the value, and considering that the Sharks are about $2.30 earlier on in the week, I had to take the Sharkies. And considering they're the benchmark at the moment, I tipped the Sharkies, and they're now up 4-0. Alrighty. Alrighty, so the kick is going to come 10 meters to the left of the sticks, and Preston, she shoots, and she scores 6-0. Impressive start from Cronulla, and this is their first Queensland trip. I don't think it will be their last, but it is their first Queensland trip of the year. I'm pretty certain about that. Hope I'm right about that. Alrighty, 6-0 after 6 minutes to Cronulla. Good start from Gold Coast, though, but just Sharkies just flung it all the way out to the left. And there was just no defense there, unfortunately. Alrighty. So Titans just got to regroup here because it didn't look too bad. They have not looked too bad at all to start this game. Just waiting for recommencement. Rhiannon Byers just seeing now she is on report as kickoff takes place. Oh, it's kicked there by a Sharks player. Goes forward towards the 10-meter line, and it's Cassie Staples who has to eventually get the ball. And it's been a high tackle on Zara Canfield, by Zara Canfield, I should say, bugger. Or maybe it was Georgia Hale. But in any event, the Titans give away a penalty on the first tackle. Straight after points. Kick is taken by Cronulla. And they're going to have a fresh set of 6 here, starting on their own 30-meter line. Yes, and now we'll strike me peak. We'll just get the player up. So Penatani takes it up, and then Johnston now with a good 10-meter carry, 5 of them being post-contact, up to halfway. They're left of centre. Here's Wheeler passing it outright to Preston. And Preston gets it off to Rhiannon Byers. They're central here, Cronulla. Dodd waits. It's third tackle. She runs to the left-hand side and eventually finds Tonagato, who puts the fend on, puts the offload to the right for Johnston. She's able to make about 8 meters after the offload. And all of a sudden, they're 22 meters out on fourth tackle from the try line. And the ball is in the hands of Dodd. She runs right a bit before finding Preston. Staples, Biddle now. And then, wow, Ravix is then taken out over the sideline there by Emily Bass. Looked very dangerous there for the Cronulla Sharkies. 8 minutes gone, 6-0. And I think it goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. Please excuse me if I don't have the correct amount of confidence in calling some of these ladies' names, because this is the first time I've ever called the Titans or the Sharks or an NRLW game. So this is a first here for me. But a lot of familiarity with some of these superstars on display today. I believe this might be Georgia Gray who's taken the hit up there, up towards the 30. Alrighty, now the ball's coming back in field. I think that is Marto. Yes, it is. Oh, has there been a one-on-one strip or a knock-on by the Titan? No, it's just play on. Third tackle, they're central on the 40-meter line. It goes left and finds Georgia Hale. She makes about 7 meters, and there's an attempt at a strip, and I thought it was actually nearly won there by Rhiannon Byers, but it's a penalty to the Gold Coast, and didn't they need that? Brown now kicks for touch, and she doesn't find it, unfortunately. Great play there by Cassie Staples to bat it back in, and then Ravix takes the pill. Great play there. Alrighty, Ravix now plays the ball just short of the 30-meter line, and here's Staples. And she's not able to advance it as the Titans drag her back. All right, Dodd now. Tonagato out towards the left-hand side. And this is Davis Walsh, and she's able to fend away from one. Great tackle bust play there from Davis Walsh. Up over the 40, they're out to the left-hand side, and now they come back right for Miss Holmes, and I think this might be her first hit up of the game now. Has that been stripped, or is it a loose pass? A loose ball. No, knock on there by Cronulla. That's unfortunate for Miss Holmes. I hope she goes well today after she got stretchered off a couple of weeks ago against the Newcastle Knights at Shark Park. Alrighty, so 10 minutes have gone. That's a quick 10 minutes. And 6 points to nil to Cronulla, but the Gold Coast Titans, they look good. So right in the middle of the SEPA Super Stadium, Lauren Brown waits. She feeds it. Brillianati finds Politi on the run for the left-hand side. Politi finds Chapman, and she's able to get up over the 40-meter line. So they're 35 meters away here. Bass passes right to Bent, and Bent, who came off one of the best games I've ever seen her play last weekend, makes about 15 meters on that play. They're 25 meters away. The ball continues to go out right with Jess Elliston. Good, strong defense there by Wheeler, primarily. 20 meters out, they're central. It goes right. And then Hale, flat pass again, this time to Shannon Marto. They're only about 11 meters away to the right-hand side of the sticks. Nati, Montgomery, Politi. Oh, and Penatani. Penatani with great defense there. They're asking for a 6 again. I think it might be coming here. So it's tackle 0 for the Titans, and they're only 10 meters away. And Jess Elliston takes the first tackle right in front of the sticks. 8 meters out, they go left, find Lauren Brown, and she doesn't use Ben. She finds Chapman though, but great tackle there by Anessa Biddle. Bent at dummy half, passes right, finds Hale, and then it's just Elliston. And Quincy Dodd and Holly Wheeler again combine to make the tackle. Third tackle now. Brillianati goes right. Hale, Montgomery, Politi now, and just 2 good defense there from Cronulla, primarily Penatani, who defensively is on fire. And again, Politi is asking for an indiscretion to be ticked off. Brillianati now playing a bit of half, but then finds Lauren Brown, who puts the cutout pass to Chapman, passes out to Bass. Oh, great defense. I think I've got to give it to Ravix. I don't think Bass got the ball down, but great play by the Titans to really threaten. But I don't think Bass got the ball down. She might be winded here, Bass. Yep. Great defense, Georgia Ravix. So I think then just now determining if it's knocked on over the line or before the line. Bass is still on the ground. 12 minutes has elapsed. We'll wait and see. Bunker still just trying to decide whether it be a scrum or a play the ball. Hopefully Bass is okay. She looks like she's got a bit of a burner or a stinger in the shoulder. Hopefully she can continue. All right, so the tap is taken on the 20-meter line by the Sharkies. It goes out left to Davis Walsh. And it's 0 tackled there, just short of the 30. And Tonagato feigned to go right, but she went left. And I think she might be using Holmes for that hit-up play just then. Apologies if it wasn't. Yes, it was Holmes. Coming back infield to Johnston. She passes out to Anderson, and she's able to spin her way up over the 40-meter line. Second tackle, they continue to go right. Preston runs a little bit before using a flat pass for Anessa Biddle, but good defense there, primarily by Briley Nati, I reckon. Is there a penalty coming? No. Third tackle now. Left pass in for Quincy Dodd, and she puts Holly Wheeler back under. They're making a hell of a lot of meters here, the Cronulla Sharks, from the forward pack anyway. Preston now runs from her own or from the Titans 30, and she just makes a great 10-meter carry there for her team. But it's last tackle now. Who's going to be kicking? It is Tonegado from 22 meters out. It's going out towards the left-hand side, and it's taken there on the full by Miss Georgia Gray. Well done, young lady who is having a good first year of first grade. Alrighty. And carried there by Niall Williams-Guthrie. Met solidly there by Anderson. Is it a penalty or a knock-on? It's a penalty. Anderson was just all over the play the ball. So Cronulla, that's maybe twice now that they've let the Titans well and truly off the hook. And they're not going to kick for touch. They're going to take the tap on their own 20. And I think it was Montgomery Canfield that took the hit up. And here's Politi up to the 40-meter line. Oh, that's an ordinary play, the ball. Holy smokes. But Shannon Marto, she's met solidly. She's looking for the offload, and she does get it to Hale. Brown, they're coming out towards Chapman. Bent's got the ball. She's trying to fend away. She does fend away. Runs diagonally, gets up to the 40-meter line, but then stopped there by Anderson. Third tackle, Briley Nati, passes left, finds Hale, and Hale's just got to take the hit up. Unless if she can't get the offload off, and there's Preston chopping at Hale's arms. Briley Nati goes right. Brown, and here's Jess Elliston up. Oh, nice run. Up over the 30-meter line. So they're left of center. They're running right to left. Ball comes right infield for Brown, who puts it way up. That's a very tall kick. And it's knocked on by Cronulla, and Brown just gets it back. That's just her Midas touch at the moment, man. Briley Nati on zero tackle. Passes right to find Marto. Gee whiz, they would like some points here, obviously. Briley Nati goes left. Brown puts Bent back under. Oh, a bit of a mix-up there. But Jess Elliston takes it. Quick play the ball. Briley Nati goes right. Hale, Montgomery now. Flat pass. I think that's to Canfield, and she nearly broke free of the tackle. No, it was Niall Williams-Guthrie. Apologies. Georgia Hale. Marto out to a partner, Jess Elliston. Fourth tackle now. Great defense by the Sharkies, but Titans need to convert. Brown now out to the left. She puts in the grubber, played out by the Sharks, and it's just going to be a knock-on from the Titans, is it not? It's just going to be a knock-on Titans. It was played at by the Sharkies on the foot, but fourth tackle kick. I don't know about that, man. Great defense by Cronulla. Awesome defense by Cronulla. 6 points to nil, and 16 minutes have gone. So the kicking game of Lauren Brown is giving Cronulla all sorts of headaches as Cronulla win the scrum. Oh, and it's knocked on immediately. Oh, no, from Cronulla. Geez, Struth, I think it was from Penatani. Alrighty. So Titans get another chance here. So Tonegado to Penatani, and I think the ball was just up way too high. So Titans get a golden opportunity from 10 meters out, right in front of the sticks. You'd think it was going out to Chapman, but we'll see. And the scrum's won, but it goes out right. Briley Nati, Niall Williams-Guthrie, and she's tackled 5 meters out from the try line. Well, she didn't like something in the tackle then. And Marto just says, "Stop me if you can." And they do. That second tackle, they pass out left. Hale, Brown coming out left. On the run was Politi. Great runaround work by Politi, who eventually passed the ball to Bass. And Bass puts the ball down. 4 points to 6. Titans finally get some reward for their good, persistent attack and dominance in territory and possession. And it's 6 points to 4. This would be such a tough win A really impressive win if the Titans get this with all their players that are out. But that was awesome work from Politi to put in the hard yards and the fast yards at that, to wrap around, run around, and then be that last pass for Emily Bass. Good game, this. This is a good game. So went really Nati, Hale, huge pass to Brown, didn't use Bent, but all that time Politi was just this missile, bro, around the back, and she copped the pass from Brown and then threw it out to Bass. As Brown lines it up from the sideline, she shoots. Oh, it's on target. Does it have the legs? It does. Well done, Brown. Yes. Good kick, Brown. 6 points all. Well done. Alrighty, so 20 minutes gone, 6 points all. This is living up to the hype so far, man. I'll just say the 20 minutes have gone. I wonder if there'll be a drinks break, actually. Because I know that's BKR Sport. Shout out to you. I wonder if he's out there today. Got burnt to a crisp last weekend. Alrighty. So 16 and a half minutes remaining. I'm just going to say 20 minutes have elapsed. It's 16 and a half minutes remaining. 6-all. There's been a couple of kicks from Brown that have been questionable, but there have been other times where it's come off trumps as kickoff resumes. It's taken there on the full by Montgomery. Oh, and Marto. Oh, Marto and Anderson collide just up over the 20-meter line. Right of center. Breely Nati continues to go out right, and here's Canfield up over the 30. Now, I thought she was very impressive last weekend upon return. Canfield play the ball just short of the 40. Here's Marto, and here's her teammate Jess Elliston. Now they're up over the 40. They're a bit right of centre, but they continue to come left in field. I think this might be Georgia Hale with the hit up, who's able to get it up over halfway there. Fourth tackle, Breely Nati goes left, finds Politi, and she just takes the hit up. Oh, and she's driven back a little bit. There's a leg pull there, though, ref. There's a leg lift there, though, ref. And Lauren Brown on last tackle. She puts in the kick, but it goes down towards the try line. Staples takes it on the bounce, and she's wrapped up just before she enters or crosses over the 10. This is Ravix here, I believe. Makes about a good 6 or so meter carry. And look at that possession, 68 to 32%. But it's only 6-all, so credit to the Cronulla Sharks defense there. But that was a leg lift penalty, surely, wasn't it? Third tackle, pass right infield. And here's Holmes now with a carry. She ran straight before running left. Fourth tackle, Dodd, right to Johnston. Good carry to get up over the 40-meter line. Great 10-plus meter carry. Dodd now last tackle. Goes right, finds Preston. She kicks 5 meters short of halfway, and it comes down on the 10 and the 20-meter line, I should say, by Bass. She takes it on the full, but there was a bit of a bobble there. But she passed it right to Politi, and Biddle takes it down to the grass really heavily. Bass, right, Gray. Good carry to get up over the 30. Centralizes the Gold Coast attack. Passes left to Chapman. She's able to get up to the 40-meter line. Good defense there from Anderson. Passes right to jersey number 15 for the Gold Coast Titans, who gets the offload off, which was Laker Clark. Ball's in the hands of Laker of Georgia Hale now, up over the 40-meter line. So they're 35 meters away from the try line here. Fourth tackle, Breely Nati, Brown, and then she puts Politi back under, who puts, I think, Anderson on the seat of her pants, and she's able to get up over the 20. Oh, Politi, man, she's such a good player. Breely Nati goes right. Brown now puts in the grubber kick. And Staples takes it on the bounce. She's able to run sideways and fend away from 3 players, but she's going to be tackled 5 meters in front of the sticks. Tonagato passes left and finds Penatani. That's a captain's run, man. That's a great 8+ meter carry there. Dart out of dummy half from Tonagato. Able to make 10 meters or so. Great play there from Tonagato. Third tackle, 13 minutes remaining. Ball comes right infield now. And this lady here, I've got to keep this team list up here. I apologize. Chloe Saunders. Dodd passes right now. Tegan Dimmick's on the field. Oh, she breaks the line. Oh, and if she wasn't falling, she was away. A good 12-meter carry there. Last tackle. Preston puts the ball up. Georgia Gray's under it. Takes it about 12 meters away from her own try line. 15, actually. And she's able to get up to the 20. Ball's been in play for a good solid 5 minutes, I'd reckon. And Niall Williams-Guthrie makes about 6 or 7 meters on that play. Brillianati waits and she continues to go left. Ball's in the hands of Bash. She stops and then straightens up and gets up over the 30. Brillianati goes left. Finds Brown. Bent bobbled it, I think, for a little bit. Oh, and there's an offload there from Bent to Brown. Hale going out right. Marto still out on the paddock. Oh, and she's met solidly there by the Cronulla defense. I believe that was Saunders, and then Brillianati passes right. Montgomery runs a little bit. Oh, and it's been knocked on by Canfield. It was working up nicely just then for the Titans, but Tonagato dives on the loose ball. I think there will be a pause in play as Tonagato's down on the ground holding her knee. Hopefully it's just an impact injury that's just sort of knocked the wind out of her a bit. But we'll take stock. Alrighty. 0 tackle. Tonagato plays it on her own 40. And now Tegan Dimmick with the hit up. Really hard to contain and bring down. And she'll play the ball eventually on halfway. Dodd runs a little bit before. Oh, wow. Heavy contact there. Vanessa Foliaki, is out there on the paddock. Preston passes right, finds Saunders. And she gets to the 40-meter line a little bit beyond it. So third tackle, they're right of centre, and Cronulla are running left to right, and Preston takes it, runs a little bit, afforded to run before finding buyers. And now they're 22 metres away. Play the ball comes. Oh, a bit of a shoddy play the ball, but play on. Preston, Dodd able to run. Tonagato is found. She stops and straightens up, looking for the offload. She gets it eventually to Tegan Dimmick, who offloads to Quincy Dodd. No one in front of her but Politi, and Politi makes the stop. Cronulla last tackle, only a few meters out. All the way out to the left, it's battered on, and Penatani. Oh, that's to offload it back. What a try-saving play from Politi. Oh, and after all that, the Titans, they bat it down, and now it's a fresh set for Cronulla. Holy, how did Penatani not get that down? Because of Politi. Holy, that was wild play, man. So Cronulla are going to have a fresh set with 10 minutes remaining. They're running left to right. Oh, Penatani. She's never stopped from 5 meters out. Wow. Alrighty, so it's going to be a Cronulla scrum, but Ziggy, the referee, is, I think, talking to Niall Williams-Guthrie. But anyway, they eventually pack it, and it's one. It goes out left to Tonagato, and she just ball plays and puts questions forward, but Politi and Brillianati make the stop. Penatani from dummy half passes right infield for Holmes, who takes a hit up. Second tackle. They're left of the sticks by about 5 or 10 meters, and here's Tegan Dimmick just to settle her here. Third tackle. Dodd. Preston, it's coming out right. Good hands by Staples to get it to Biddle, who flicks it out to Ravix. The flick pass to Ravix. Oh, what a try. Great hands to get it all the way out to Ravix that quickly and effectively. Titans will be disappointed with that defense. But when you have a flick pass like that from Biddle, it's hard to stop. Wow. Good try. Good try. 10 points to 6. Less than 9 minutes remaining. That's unlucky for the Titans because they did defend the previous set. And Tonagato not Tonagato. It was Penatani who had to offload it out the back. And Davis Walsh was there to pick it up. And then she felt like offloading it on the last tackle. But then in that offload, Sarah Canfield put a hand up and touched the ball, which got Cronulla a fresh set of 6 as Taylor Preston's attempt at conversion stays to the right-hand side. So that helps the Titans a bit. But it's 10 points to 6 with less than 8 minutes remaining. Still probably hotter than Hades out there. But I do wonder why they haven't had a drinks break yet. Coach Tony Herman looking on. I think he'd be relatively pleased with the effort so far, the performance so far. Alrighty, 8 minutes to go before halftime. And then I'm going to just pause the stream and go get myself a drink of water. Oh, okay, so Chapman's going off. Maybe for a HIA. She's going off for a HIA. Alrighty, Jamie Chapman going off for a HIA. Well, it's 8 minutes before halftime, so hopefully we see her in the second half. She did look a bit confused, though, admittedly, so I do think we'll see her in the second half. As the Titans now, well, they can't allow any more points before halftime. Oh! So it bounced up, and Nissa Biddle tried to trap it. Oh, and she just takes it into the teeth of the defense. Wow, man, she is an impressive player. Alrighty. And she gets up a little bit steamy too. Holy. Preston now tried to find someone, but I don't think the Sharks players were on point just then, unfortunately. Preston plays the ball. Dodd. Infield for Foliaki. Oh, good run there. Third tackle. Oh, did she drop that? No, play on. Dart out of dummy half from Dodd. Oh, good play. 10 meters. Up to halfway. Fourth tackle. 7 minutes remaining. Ball goes out left. I believe this is Tonagato. Flat pass to Tegan Dimmick. Good defense, though, from the Titans. Good defense. Last tackle, there was a bit of bollocks in the play the ball just then. But anyway, play on. Preston. Oh, and it's just allowed to bounce. It's not going to go over the dead ball. Oh, wow. Oh, that's why you need to take it on the full. Holy. Alrighty. So we've got a player. Oh, my goodness. We've got a player with jersey 19 on her back for the Titans. And I don't have her name in the NRL.com team list at the moment. I am so sorry. I don't know who's come onto the paddock. It is Ormond Monsell. So she's not wearing... There it is. Hey, Ormond Monsell. There it is. Alrighty. So Ormond Monsell playing wing. I think Bass may have moved into center. And she allowed the ball to bounce instead of catching it on the full. So the Sharks now with Saunders. Will play the ball 5 meters out. Right of the sticks. Dodd cut out past Tegan Dimmick. Can she just barrel her way over? No, good stop by Montgomery, the young player. Well done, Dodd. At the back to Tonegado. Penatani now. Good defense. Niall Williams, Guthrie. Well done. Staples at dummy half. Passes right infield. It's found its way to Dodd, who decides to put Foliaki back under. Good defense here from the Titans. Last tackle. Dodd decides to run a bit to the right before finding Preston, who puts in the grubber kick, and there's Ormond Mansell. But again, this time she's going to be taken into the in-goal area. No, good defense from Titans. Good defense from Titans. Five minutes remaining. All right, overall, I'm sorry. All right, dropout taken. Lands on the 40-meter line, trapped by Saunders. And, oh, man, she ran. She's about 25 meters away. 25 meters away. Dodd passes left, finds Foliaki up over the 20. Able to make about 6 meters on that play. Is there a penalty forthcoming here? No. Play on. Dodd runs a bit before finding Saunders again, who's been impressive since coming off the bench. It's third tackle. They're a couple of meters right of the sticks. They're a couple of meters out from the try line. Tonegado, flat pass for Holmes. She spins away from two. Attempted tackles. Oh, and Polizzi comes out of nowhere and knocks her on her ass. Excuse me, French. Staples now. Oh, cops a bad pass. It bounced off the grass, but it found its way into the hands of Tegan Dimmick. Polizzi's having a blinder. Dodd now from dummy half, runs a bit, puts in the grubber kick. Polizzi's there though, and she's threatened to get it out of the in-goal area. But the Sharks maintain the pressure and the territory. Holy crap, Politi. All right, so there's 3.5 minutes remaining. Holmes spun away from two Titans defenders, and then out of nowhere, Politi runs in like a mat truck, and Holmes just went straight down. And here's Saunders going straight into the defense, and she stopped on her own 20, or on the 20, I should say. 3 minutes remaining. She gets up a bit sore, but play on, Dodd. Out left to Tonegado. They've got to stick strong here, Titans. Staples in the hands of Davis Walsh. She tried to defend away, and the Titans have taken her into touch. Well done, Gold Coast. Strong defensive effort. And Georgia Gray, the rookie, just stuck to Davis Walsh like glue. And if Davis Walsh touched the line, it was only just 2.5 minutes remaining. And look at that. Last 8 minutes, 100% possession to the Sharkies. That's awesome defense there from the Titans as Bass gets up over the 20 and taken back a couple of meters there. It's second tackle. And they're on the edge closest to the interchange bench. And Brown finds Elliston, who's back out there. Or had she even left? No, I think she did have a bit of a spell. There's Hale now. Passes right. I think this might be Clark, if I'm not mistaken. Laker Clark will eventually play the ball. Briley Nati passes right. Montgomery now. Oh, puts in the forward pass. Surely that was forward. Niall Williams Guthrie asking for the head high, but Montgomery from dummy half finds Brown on last tackle. She puts it sky high. I think it went out on the full, or just like landed right before the sideline. Oh. Okay. Touchy was right there. Okay, roll with it. That looks like it went out on the full just quietly. Anyway, play on. Dodd. Second tackle. 50 seconds remaining. Ball's in the hands of Tonagato. Oh, Penatani. Oh, strong defense. Well done. Matakino Gray out there now. Tegan Dimmick. She's been very, very good since she's come on. 30 seconds remaining. It's fourth tackle. Dodd, Saunders. Oh, you probably would have wanted more than just a one-out hit up on fourth tackle there with 30 seconds remaining. But they are in the lead, though. Dodd passes left to Preston. Preston puts it down towards Georgia Gray's wing. 14 seconds remaining. She puts the step on and she's wrapped up there just before the 30-meter line. And ball's in the hands now of Ormond Monsell. And she makes about 5 meters, and that might be the last play of the first half. Hotly contested first half of footy. Very entertaining, solid game of footy so far. Titans well in this, but it is the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks who go into halftime 10 points to 6 up. But with that, I'll see you in about 10 minutes. And just want to quickly say hello to Tiger Walker for coming in and saying good day. Thank you very much, mate. I'm going well, bro. I'm going well. I'm going to be back at halftime or just after halftime. Oi, oi. G'day everyone, welcome back. Half time is almost over. Still got the commercials running, but anyway, very entertaining game of footy. A solid, hard-hitting affair. The Cronulla Sharks up 10 points to 6 at half time. Got to say, I think while the Cronulla Sharks were able to make a lot more inroads offensively, I think the Titans can probably get a little bit more out of that first half than Cronulla can. I think defensively, Titans were outstanding. I think there was a period there for 10 minutes straight. It was 100% possession to Cronulla Sharks, and we all know how deadly they can be. It was a good start from the Titans. Possession was with them about 70 to 30 inside of the opening 15 minutes of play. But the Cronulla Sharks themselves had some really solid defense, able to keep them out from scoring any points for a long, elongated period of time. So Lauren Brown, her kicking game has been rocks and diamonds, admittedly. A couple of, one in particular that led to a Penatani try where she ran away 15 meters and scored basically straight from the kick. But then a really good workaround play from Politi to get the try for Bass happened. And then the other try that came for Cronulla after all that pressure, it was just before all the pressure the Titans really did have to endure. The ball just got out to Georgia Ravix so quickly, especially with a flick pass from Vanessa Biddle, that Ravix was able to go over and score. And I think I'm correct in saying I just saw Jamie Chapman out there. So I believe that she passed her HIA, but there's no more injury concerns for anyone. We've swapped sides, and second half is underway. The Gold Coast Titans are going to receive the pill, and they take it on the full. And I believe this is Laker Clark who has the first hit up to get up to the 20-meter line. It's a fast play the ball, and Briley Nati was on it. Hale now, and now Jessica Elliston has the second up over the 30-meter line. Good start here from the Titans. Goes out left. Brown puts Bent back under. Look for that combination just to maybe rear its head more and more as this game goes on. Excuse me. Hale now. Dummy to pass, but she takes the hit up herself. Briley Nati waits a dummy half. Third tackle, it goes left. And a good strong carry there from Politi to get it up over halfway. They're out on the left edge, and they're running left to right are the Titans, and Brown from 45 meters away puts it up, and it's allowed to bounce. Oh, an unlucky bounce at that too. It goes over the dead ball line for 7 tackles for Cronulla. All lucky there from Staples, who decided not to catch it on the full. But the Sharkies now from the 20-meter line with Preston, taps it and uses Davis Walsh as a battering ram, and she runs diagonally before getting hit really heavily by Hale and Briley Nati. Just short of the 30. Oh, and a good run from Vanessa Biddle. Good 10-meter carry, being stopped just shy of the 40. Pass left infield. Here's Ravix. About 8 meters gained on that play. And second tackle now. Foliaki up over halfway by 5 meters. Sharks are central. Third tackle, they come left. And it's just hit up there by Saunders, I believe it is. Unless if there's been an interchange. I believe that's Saunders. Yes, it is. Dodd passes right. Oh, no, she ran a bit. She feigned to pass. She got me. She would have been over the try line already. Holy. But it was Tegan Dimmick that Foliaki who took the play. Preston now on last tackle puts it up sky high, and underneath it was young Georgia Gray. Been very impressive. Very, very impressive this season. It was Georgia Gray. Yes, it was. Sorry. Very impressive season so far as Noah Williams-Guthrie takes the hit up. Alrighty. And here is, I'm not too sure who that is. I think it might be Politi this time. Being stopped just short of the 20-meter line. Pass goes out left. Here's Chapman as the receiver. But good defense there. Or a little bit more force, but good defense there by Vanessa Biddle. Pass goes right infield for Brown. And Elliston stops, props, and goes her way forward towards the 30-meter line. Ball goes right, finds Brown. She kicks on her own 30-meter line. It could be a 40, 30, 40, 20. Oh, Staples just getting there just in the nick of time. And Brown chases her own kick, but Staples beats the initial attempted tackle, fends away from Marto. And don't tell me, no, it's like a Clark that takes it. I thought it was Politi that stopped her run. Alrighty, here's Davis Walsh now with a big carry. Stopped 5 meters short of the 40-meter line. Here's Holmes to get up over it by about 8 meters or so. It's third tackle, and they're left of center, closer to the interchange side, and they continue to come down this way with Tiana Penatani. They're up over halfway, fourth tackle. Ball goes right in the hands of Dimmick, then out to Saunders. Oh, good collision. Good contact there by Laker Clark. Well done. Last tackle. Dodd passes right, finds Preston. She's able to run a little bit before putting the kick up high for Basu. Knocks the ball on. Good kick pressure there from the Cronulla Sharks, primarily Georgia Ravix. And Sharkies are going to have a scrum here about 15 meters away from the try line. So more defense going to be asked here from the Gold Coast Titans. And to the half a dozen of you that are in here right now, thank you very much for stopping by and saying g'day. I genuinely appreciate it. Tiger Walker, he just wants to remind everyone that his team is 0-5. I wouldn't be putting that out there. I'd be keeping that closed up as Tonagato wins it from the scrum, passes out left to Staples, who stops, but it's wrapped up by two Titans defenders. Penatani at dummy half waits and passes right in field for Tonagato, out to Dodd before Dimmick's put back under. Second tackle, 10 meters out. In front of the sticks, Dodd is able to run to the right a little bit before throwing a flat pass. I think that's to Saunders. And Dodd passes left out the back to Tonagato to Penatani for a cutout pass. And she just flings it wildly back in field. And nearly a forward pass, but play on. Tonagato at dummy half. Pass that found grass, but it bounced up into the lap of Dodd, who was able to get the pass to Foliaki. Last tackle, it's been a clunky set from Cronulla. Dodd continues to go out right. Balls in the hands of Preston. Out the back to Staples. Chapman takes Staples. Good defense. Clunky from Cronulla. Not the best, but good defense from the Titans. And 5 minutes have gone in the second half. And this is Bass with the first hit up. All the arm nearly collected. Bass in the head. That's first tackle. And now I believe this is Georgia Gray, who gets up to the 20-meter line. Geez, she's getting through some work here for a rookie winger, isn't she? Ball's coming out right to... Oh, there's the high tackle that nearly was a couple of plays ago. Holy. Leilani Montgomery wearing one for the team. High tackle from Tali Holmes. Tiger Walker asks, what did I think about the Cowboys win on Thursday? I'll answer it by saying that it didn't really feel like a win, did it? That's how I will answer that, as the Titans do kick for touch. And they will resume play 5 meters short of the 40-meter line, but Matakino Gray gets up over it by about 7 meters. Good post-contact work there from Gray. There's a couple of Grays out there too. Elliston now up over halfway by 5 meters. They're out on the left edge. Ball continues to go out left. Brown's got it. She dummies and goes herself. Good tackle there from Biddle. Play the ball. Right in field. Elliston. I think this is Gray once more. Matakino Gray, that is, if I'm not mistaken. No, sorry, that's like Clark. I apologize. Play the ball. Comes out right. And this is Leilani Montgomery. She puts in the grubber kick on the fourth tackle. Oh, it's going to come up trumps. Oh, but good defense from Staples to stop Niall Williams-Guthrie from scoring. Oh, dude. Well, she had a try assist in her first game from a kick, and she nearly did it again. Just that last bounce for Williams-Guthrie. Holy. Alrighty, Georgia Ravix now. Up over the 30-meter line on the first play. That's a huge run from Ravix. Here's Holmes now. Tali Holmes up over the 40-meter line. Pass right infield. Tonegado dummies, goes herself, but she's wrapped up there by Leilani Montgomery and Matakino Gray for sure this time. Dodd passes right. Oh, to a steaming Tegan Dimmick. But good defense from the Titans. But they're at now at 6s and 7s as Dodd runs up the guts by 15 meters and passes it out to Saunders. They're now 30 meters away. Fourth tackle. They're central. Pass goes right. Finds Foliaki. She's able to make about 10 meters. And it's last tackle. They're 20 meters away. A bit right of the sticks, and Dodd continues to go right. Preston puts in the grubber kick back diagonally. It's taken an awkward bounce. It's gone backwards into the hands of, I think that might be Georgia Gray again. Politi at a dummy half, runs to the right-hand side and makes a good 10-meter carry. That's a great play from Politi. Play the ball. Williams Guthrie runs out a dummy half. She's able to make about 10 meters herself, just short of the 30-meter line. Ball comes back right this time. And I think this, I'm not too sure who this is with the number on the back. I won't even take a punt, but good run from her. Ball continues to come out right. Alrighty. I think this one might be Matakino Gray. Georgia Hale now passes left, but the ball finds grass. Brown, last tackle. Oh, man, that is a diabolical way to end the set of 6. But there's been a knock-on in all of that. I don't know if Preston wants to challenge it. Alrighty, so Sharkies are going to challenge this. It's a fair challenge, but a poor pass from Dodd to Brown on last tackle, and Brown only kicked it bloody 10 meters downfield. But then Preston, in trying to gather it up, was ruled to have knocked it on. Oh. Alrighty. So it's come off Cronulla. It's gone backwards. Preston chases. Oh, I think there's just a little bubble there. Successful challenge. Well, I should probably put these glasses back on because I thought I saw a little bubble. Alrighty. So poor end to set for the Titans, and Sharkies start from their own 30-meter line here, but I think this is through Tegan Dimmick. They get up to the 40. Here's Saunders now, about 6 meters on that play. Third tackle. Dodd passes right. Foliaki. And she's taken down very quickly. Fourth tackle now. Defensively, they've tried to rework things here, Titans. Back into their favor is Preston. As Preston puts Byers back under. Here is Preston again. She puts the kick up. Georgia Gray is underneath it. Oh, it's come off her shoulder and it's going to go over the sideline. Oh, she didn't deserve that. Oh, she didn't deserve that. Bugger. Just needed to get back another meter or two, Georgia Gray. Alrighty, 10 meters out here. Dodd passes right, finds Saunders, threatened to use. I think that was Preston. The first tackle now. Dodd continues to go right. Flat pass for Byers. Titans there able to stick strong. Second tackle. They're about 10 right of the sticks. Pass left in field. Here's Saunders now, who's been huge since she's come off the bench. Third tackle. Dodd waits. Oh, flat pass to Tegan Dimmick. Oh, but the defense was up to it. Well done. And Dodd, fourth tackle, goes out the back to Tonagato, and she's just going to run it herself. Not much offered. A good question from Dodd and Dimmick, I think it was, but not much offered as on last tackle puts in the grubber kick, and it's Lauren Brown who's there to take it, but good defense there from Cronulla to drive it back into her own in goal. And they're going to get a fresh set of 6 here. Bit of an awkward set there from Cronulla. So if you're the Titans, do you go the short goal line dropout or you just smash it? Brown, she puts in a good grubber, dropout. Tonagato takes it, passes right to Tegan Dimmick. And I think she's going to be stopped just short of the 20-meter line. Oh, nearly knocked that on just quietly. Here's Saunders now. Fighting away towards the 10-meter line. Wowee. Second tackle, she's about 5 or 10 right of the sticks. And Dodge runs to the left a little bit before finding Tegan Dimmick. Who's that underneath? I think that's Matakino Gray making the stop there, I think. Wowee. Alrighty, fourth tackle. About 8 meters in front of the sticks. Out the back to Preston. Staples, cut out, pass to Ravix. Oh, and Ravix burns Bass for speed. And Cronulla score the try. Oh, that's unfortunate for the Titans. Oh, the error from Georgia Gray. And then Ravix just burns Bass for speed. Oh, wow. They were just way too condensed there, the Titans. Well, now this makes things very difficult. Morning, Faraz. How you doing, man? It is a very intriguing day of footy. NRLW is so open, 2nd to 10th. It's great to see. It is, mate. It very much is, but there's definitely a clear leader now in there. They're on track to win the first 6 games of the season, Cronulla. Last year, they came in with a lot of hype, Cronulla, and yeah, they disappointed, but it was their first season, so you could forgive it. And there ain't no second-year syndrome, second-year blues with this Cronulla Sharks outfit. Very, very impressive. What do we have? I'm just trying to remember. What do we have today? So we've got the Eels and the Dragons in both the NRLW and the NRL coming up. Eels and Dragons in the NRLW. Well, it's last chance to learn just about for the St. George Illawarra Dragons. I know they would have to go on an unbelievable month of footy, but I'm going to tip Parramatta in that game as the conversion is successful from Taylor Preston out on the sideline. Holy, 16 points to 6 with about 10 minutes gone in the second half. But we've got Parramatta versus the Dragons in the NRLW. I'm going to tip the Parramatta Eels in that game. Just so many injuries for the Dragons. And then in the men's NRL, the Eels versus the Dragons. Well, if Dragons lose that game, they'll be outside of the 8 by the end of the round, depending, of course, on tonight's battle for Brisbane. I've got to give the men's Dragons team the edge there, but Parramatta at Parramatta, I don't know. There's a bit of a sniff about it in there. Alrighty, so 10 minutes gone in the second half of this one. Second half is back underway. It's taken on the full there by Biddle, and this is Holly Wheeler who's back out on the paddock now. Oh, duck and cover. Holy. First tackle, about 17 meters away from their own try line, and Biddle now up over the 20-meter line by about 6 meters or so. Strong run. Dodd passes left. I think this is Foliaki. I'm not sure. Apologies if it's not. Alrighty, pass left infield now. And it's Brooke Anderson that's back out there, I believe maybe for Saunders. This is a powerful set here from Cronulla as they're up over halfway. And that's Brooke Anderson, I think, with a second hit up. Dodd demanding for the penalty. That's Saunders out there. So Preston puts the ball up. Politi takes it on her own 10. Bass now gets it. And she's dragged back. Bass plays the ball. Politi runs to the right a bit. And she makes 10 meters. Makes 10 meters every freaking time, Politi. Ball goes left, finds Chapman. Gets up over, good strong tackle by Foliaki, but still Chapman able to make 10 meters. It's third tackle. It's a lovely Indigenous jersey, Channel 9. Really good stuff. Yeah. Alrighty, so I think this might be Shannon Marto that's back out there now. Jess Elliston, been out there for 10 or so minutes. Last tackle. Ball in field. Kolk is out there now for Briley Nati, and Brown puts it sky high. Oh, and Staples didn't want a bar of it, bounced, and it nearly ended up in the hands of the Titans, but she took it. And first tackle now comes about 2 meters over the 20-meter line for the Cronulla Sharks. Ravix now with a good 7 meter or so carry. I'm just going to quickly edit my time here. 52 minutes gone inside this second half. And this is Anessa Biddle to get up over the 40-meter line with a good 10-meter carry. Alrighty. Elle Johnston is back out there. She gets up to halfway. And the ball comes left infield for Holly Wheeler, who stops and comes back right. But the defense is there. Alrighty, last tackle. Play the ball on the 40-meter line. Inside Titans territory. Preston puts it up. There might have been a Shark or two that was offside. Bass takes it. Inside her own 10, she gets up over it by about 4 meters or so. Titans got to go here. Dart to the left. I believe this is from Politi. Of course, it's freaking Politi, who makes about 15 meters on that carry. Well done. Give her a blank check. Comes back infield. Brown. I believe this is Georgia Gray here now with a carry. Gets up to the 40. Third tackle now. And it's a dart from Kolk. A good 10-meter carry there. A good 10-meter dart. Foliaki looks a bit stung. Ball goes left to Politi, I think it is. No sign of Jamie Chapman. And it's Lauren Brown from 40 meters out. Puts up a good kick. Asking the question, the Sharks, who haven't wanted to take the ball all day. But it takes another friendly bounce, this time for Davis Welsh. Brown's got to keep doing them kicks. And here's Penatani now. Oh, she busts through the line. Knocks one Titans defender down. And about 10 meters on that play. Oh, and a penalty now from Shannon Marto and Georgia Gray. Oh, Struth. Fraz Lamb wanted to attend Eels Dragons, but resting up. Oh, dear. He had a still hanging around, but very hopeful to attend Dogs and Cows next week. You should, mate. You should attend that Cows Dogs game. That's going to be intense, to say the least. Faraz has got, he's asking me for try scorers. I'll get back to that. But Faraz also says Politi is a meter-eating machine. Absolutely. Alrighty. Ellie Johnston now up over halfway. Big post-contact meters. And she gets up to the 40-meter line. Dart out a dummy half from Anderson before passing to Wheeler. But good defense to drive her back to the 40-meter line. Wheeler barking instructions. Saunders darts to the left. Makes about 15, almost 20 meters. It's fourth tackle now. Just shy of the 20-meter line. Pass goes left. Here's Johnston. She passes to Tonegado and just decides to run it herself before getting crunched by Williams Guthrie. Last tackle. 18 meters or so out. Preston kicks to the right-hand side. And I don't know what the call is. I think it's going to be a Cronulla ball. It's a knock on Titans, unfortunately. Oh, man. But there's going to be a captain's challenge here from the Gold Coast. I'm not even going to try. Oh, I'll tell you what, I think it did come off the Sharks first, but I think I have a 7% accuracy rate here. Or maybe it did come off Bass first. All right, they've lost their challenge. Still deciding. Alrighty, so after all that, Sharks win it. Titans lose their challenge. Scrum is won. It's in the hands of Tonegado. Runs out to the left. Oh, Titans defense was up to it. Montgomery having a good, strong defensive game for a 2-game rookie. Here's Anderson. She just trudges it upfield. Oh, flat pass to Johnston. Oh, very flat pass to Johnston. Anderson waits a dummy half on third tackle, right in front of the sticks. Anderson, flat pass again to Holly Wheeler. Fourth tackle, still in front of the sticks. Anderson out the back to Preston. Preston just takes the carry herself. Second time that she's done that on fourth tackle. So who's going to be the leader here on the last tackle? Wheeler gets it. Tonegado now puts in the grubber kick, not played out by the Titans. And Montgomery traps it and catches it and gets possession back for the Gold Coast. Well done, Montgomery. And here's Williams Guthrie to get up to the 20-meter line. Oh, Montgomery, she's impressive. Pass left infield. Oh, man, big carry there from Marto, I think it might be. Yes, it is. She'll play it just short of the 30-meter line. Pass left infield now. I think this is Canfield. She's back out there. They've got to get changed. Oh, she's knocked on. Oh, bugger. She was so good on her return last weekend. But they've got to get Chapman involved, or Chapman's got to get involved more right now. I know it's all been Sharks, but someone's on report. That's Georgia Hale. So they've got to do it again here, the Titans. So from 40 meters out, Sharks win the scrum in the hands of Vanessa Biddle. Oh, she's destructive. Oh, but she knocks the ball on. Oh, well done. All righty. All righty. 12 minutes remaining. They've got to go now. Titans win the scrum. It goes out right. Montgomery. Oh, and Williams Guthrie is taken high there by Penatani. Accidental. It's been a smash mouth affair between Williams Guthrie and Penatani. Ooh, maybe a nervous wait for Penatani. So the kick for touch. Make about 10 meters on the kick. It's tapped by Williams Guthrie. And here's Canfield now, ready to atone for the mistake. First tackle, play the ball. And it's in the hands. Oh, it's been knocked on. Oh, she got picked up at the end there, I think, like a Clark, but she knocked on. Oh, man. 11 minutes remaining. Tali Holmes with ball in hand on 0 tackle. Plays the ball. Dodd right for Johnston. Johnston up over the 40. Dodd now. Passes right for Wheeler, who's just steaming onto it. Gets up over the 30. The 25 meters away here. Dodd continues to go out right. Preston running. They're looking deadly here. They're ready for the knockout blow. And Biddle looks a bit stung from that. Alrighty, play the ball from Biddle. Left infield for Dodd at first receiver, who puts Anderson back under just for a settler. Fourth tackle, 10 meters out. Dodd runs to the left. Oh, before getting jammed by, I think, Laker Clark. Dodd plays the ball, and then on last tackle, a chip kick put in for Georgia Gray. And again, the kicking game here from the Sharks. I've been giving Brown a rap, but this has got to be the 4th goal line dropout for the Titans, and they have to go short right now. Tell you what, she might have been taken in the air too, just quietly, but anyway. Alrighty. So goal line dropout taken by Brown.
Yes.
And Johnston steams onto it. And wow, a 30-meter run there from Johnston.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to play the ball on her own 10. Dodd finds Wheeler.
They're not open on the weekend, so can I do it on Monday?
And Wheeler's tackled right in front of the sticks. Ball goes out left to Johnston. And Johnston fends away from one. And the Titans are able to keep her out. Third tackle, Dodd. Holmes. Oh, wow. Oh. Half a neck complaint here from Holmes. That's obviously your mind goes straight to it. A bit scary, but Holmes. Fourth tackle, plays the ball. Pass goes out right to Anderson. Then Preston out the back to Staples. She finds Ravix. Ravix is having a bit of a game. Is tackled, and it's a quick play, the ball. Last tackle. Ball's in the hands of Preston, and she grubber kicks it, and Montgomery takes it. Oh, man. And now the Titans, they've got to go 100 meters now with 8 minutes remaining. And Williams Guthrie can get it to the 10-meter line. She eventually plays the ball, and the ball is now in the hands of Georgia Gray. Oh, good carry, just short of the 20-meter line. Alrighty. Here is like a note Shannon Marto with a good 10-meter carry. And it's now back in the hands of Marto. Last tackle, 5 short of halfway. Brown, your best bet is to go high. They just don't want to catch these things today. Oh, but eventually friggin' Staples does catch it on the full. And now Titans got to defend. They've got to limit the run meters here from the Sharkies or force the error as Preston has a hit up. Second tackle, 7 minutes remaining. Tonagato left. Oh, good run. Good run from Penatani. Third tackle. And I think this might be Tali Holmes now to get it up over the 40-meter line, I should say. Fourth tackle. Ball goes right to Johnston, who had to bend over to catch it. She gets up over halfway. Not a bad defensive set. And Preston kicks 45 meters out. Bass underneath it. Didn't want a bar of it. Lets the ball bounce. Bouncing, trickling into the dead ball area. And she is tackled in the in-goal zone. Oh, man. They just know how to strangle the life out of your Sharkies. They're so fast attacking wise, but defensively, they're just super solid, super strong. Tiger Walker's at Bunnings. Go get yourself a snag, mate, just for $2. And Johnston now, with 6 minutes remaining, carries it into the defense and is tackled just beyond the 20-meter line by a meter. Dodd passes right, finds Wheeler. She just carries it up over the 10-meter line. They can snuff the game out here officially, if it isn't already, and Anderson just concedes. Third tackle, Dodd runs to the right-hand side, and the defense was aware of her scooting from dummy half. Fourth tackle, ball comes back left. Wheeler spins and just takes the tackle in front of the sticks. Alrighty, Dodd passes left, finds Tonagato, good pass. Then she offloads to Staples. Staples fends away from one, straightens up, offloads, back to Holmes. Holmes spins and puts in the grubber kick. Oh, that's not what was needed. Holmes needed to try and find Tonagato. The offload's been made by Marto to Kolk, and Kolk plays the ball. Ball's in the hands of Bass, who runs sideways, but spins away from one tackle, straightens up and gets to the 20. They pulled off a miracle last year, Titans, against the Sharks. Can they do it again here? And Brown runs out of dummy half. Quick play the ball. And then now 2 players down in the defensive line. And offloaded by the Titans. Brown's got to get onto it. Kicked backwards. Oh, it's broken play here. Chapman plays the ball. Brown on last tackle. Bent. Oh, great tackle. All right, now it's last tackle. That was Shani Small with the tackle on Shaylee Bent. And Staples takes it. Oh, breaks one. Breaks away from a second. Oh, my goodness, she's not going to, is she? Oh, she's taken down on halfway. Let the ball bounce again, and she ran it back for 50-odd meters, Staples. Left for Dodd. Tonagato. Holmes. Oh, it's Davis Walsh now. And she's taken down. Second tackle. 40 meters out. Tonagato now runs. Feigns to pass, running, asking questions, finally gets it off to Anderson, who steps one, passes it right to Holly Wheeler, out to, and it's a Biddle who runs diagonally, and she's going to run 20 meters to score and put the exclamation mark on this win for the Sharkies with 3 minutes remaining. They're going to win this game 13 plus. 20 points to 6 with a kick to come. They're dangerous in attack, but they are smothering in defense. Wheeler to Anessa Biddle, who changed direction and snapped the ankles of a couple of Titans defenders there. It's a hard-fought win in the heat up at the Gold Coast. So 2 minutes remaining. Kick to come. Tonagato, Anderson. Yeah, wow. So Preston should do it. She does. 90 seconds remaining and 22 points to 6. Alrighty, just waiting for kickoff, waiting for resumption. Looking for a kick and tee. And eventually we get kickoff back underway. Short kickoff. Oh, and Chapman bloody smashed the Sharks player there. I think it was Anderson. Plays the ball. Here's Smiley. Up to the 40. Second tackle. Left for Biddle. And she fights her way to halfway. And nearly a penalty given away by Brown. But here's Holly Wheeler up to the 40-metre line. It's fourth tackle, 40 metres away. Dodd passes right to Johnston. There's been a knock-on or a forward pass. And 40 seconds remaining. I don't know if we'll get a play. Alrighty, less than 30 seconds now. Scrum is won by the Titans, and Brown threatened to kick, but passed to Politi. Bass was out there. She'll eventually play the ball. 10 seconds remaining. Brown. I think this is either Clark or Matakino Gray. Colt goes out left. Brown attempts the kick. Smiley takes it. And that's game over. The Sharkies going to go through 2024 undefeated. It's looking really possible. They are a very impressive side, but there is a game coming up. Let's see what they have next weekend. So for the Gold Coast Titans, they're away to the Parramatta Eels in what is almost semi-final, like fifth versus sixth sort of affair. That is a massive game. So the Titans, they're away to the Parramatta Eels next week, whereas the Sharkies, they're hosting the Sydney Roosters from PointsBet Stadium. And looking at that, besides maybe one other game, that is probably the game of the round, Sharks versus Roosters next week. Sharkies remain undefeated. Tiger, absolutely. Alrighty, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll talk to you later. Adios.